Hello everyone, thank you so much for jumping on. My name is Alicia Jade and you are here for 30 days, 30 learnings in 30 lives, and I'm here at the beautiful grounds in Alexandria in Sydney, Australia. So thank you for anyone that is jumping on, whatever time it is and wherever you are. Today I'm actually going to be talking about the topic on time management. So time management's been a huge thing for me that I've been trying to focus on over the last number of years, because I have been, I'm one of those people that really enjoy being busy all the time. So for those that do know me, I'm usually doing a multitude of different things. Even today, I've just come from full-time work. I'm now just doing a little bit of work here, and then I've got another job that I'm going to be heading to before I then go home and do some more work. And I really love being busy, but one of my main pet problems is always around time management, understanding how I'm going to be managing my time, how do I fit everything within the week. And so that's been a big learning for me this year, and it hasn't been until Carmen course that I've been doing, which is Soul Craft Your Way to 100K, where I've actually really been able to fit everything into my week in a really effective way. And some of the key takeouts or learnings that I've applied this year around time management has been around big rocks and little rocks. So for those who don't know that terminology or concept, it's really about understanding what are your big rocks or big goals that you have in your life, and then your little rocks are towards those little activities or little things that you happen to need to tick off the list. Those are the ones that if you were to make a list of things to do, they're the first things that you say, yep, I could easily do that, done. But what tends to get left at the end is your big rocks, and so your big goals that you want to try and hit and achieve. However, you can't do that in a day, and you have to do it over a period of time. So when we have a look at big rocks and little rocks, it's really important to be able to prioritize some of those big rocks at the start of your week, so that you can start to chip away at those and then get the little easy ones done in between. I'm thinking of doing actually a learning on that a little bit later on, but that is one of my biggest tips or learnings for this year, is really prioritizing some of those big rocks or those big goals in your life in between your week, so that you are chipping away at it every single day. One of the other things, so that's tip one. Tip number two that I've learned this year is around saying no. I found it so difficult to say no to a lot of different people. I was a yes man. I would always say yes to be doing an MC, or yes to be doing presentations, or yes to be going to an event. And this year I was saying a lot of no's, and it felt really good, not because I didn't want to offend people, but I felt every single time that I had a decision I need to make, or someone asked me, can you please do this, I would always relate back to my vision and my purpose and understand is this going to serve me now and in the long run. So if it didn't, I would say no. And it was very fulfilling when I would say no, and it's actually become a lot easier for me to now prioritize and decide what kind of where I would be able to spend my time. So that was around prioritizing no. The other third tip was around plan to plan. So it's really important that when you guys are planning out your week or you're planning out your days, is to plan time to actually plan the week. And so Sundays is my soulful Sundays, so I don't do any work on Sunday, except for at the very last couple of hours on Sunday night, I will sit down and do my WAP. So my WAP is my weekly action plan, and thanks to Carmen Marshall's Soul Craft Your Way to 100K, we have this amazing, beautiful WAP that we do each and every week, where we answer a couple of questions about what we had done the week before, setting out some goals for the week, and then basically setting out a complete calendar of events of what we need to be doing for that week. And it's really good to do that, because then all the thinking involved is all done, and so you don't have to think about that during the week. You just pull out your WAP and say, yes, this is what I've got to do today, bang. And obviously being very agile and being very resilient and understanding that sometimes plans don't always go to plan, but at least it gives you a very good structure to follow. So Carmen Marshall actually also has a bit of a mini course, which is her WAP course, so I have put the link below, and that is sort of a pre-course to her full Soul Craft Your Way to 100K. Now that course is for network marketers that are looking at having purpose-driven businesses, and it is a fabulous course. So I put some of the links below, so make sure you check those out. But there is that pre-course specifically just on the WAP. So I would highly, highly recommend having a look at it and see if it's for you or maybe for a friend. But yes, they're my tips for today around time management. So that was around big rocks and little rocks. Also making sure that you can say no to things and also plan to plan. But they were my learnings for this year around time management. But guys, that's it for me. Tuning out. Thank you for jumping on for wherever you guys are. Enjoy the rest of your night, and I'll see you tomorrow.